My name is Ismael Melendez. I have a 1986 Silverado C10. I've had my truck for 3 years. The way I got my truck was one day I was just on Facebook and it popped up on the marketplace and I seen it on there, and it didn't have a picture, it didn't have nothing, it just said a 1986 C10 Chevy on air ride. So I went ahead and messaged the guy and made him an offer, and next day I went and picked it up. It's a 1986, it's a C10 red, Victory red is the color. It's LS swap, has a 5.3 with a 4L60. The air management system is AccuAir E-Level, has adjustable ride height, preset heights, it works on its own. Tubs are slosh tubs, has the one-piece product, glasses on the sides and then the flush in the rear. Has the 22x9, 22x10 intros with the 5-inch lip in the rear with the Willwood brakes and booster up front. My interest in cars has always been my dad. My dad always had, in my eyes, the nicest trucks growing up. I mean, he started with square bodies, worked his way to the OBSs, and pretty much every year after that, he bought a new body and did what he wanted to him. And growing up, you know, I was like, I want to be like my dad. I started piquing interest in trucks probably in about 98, so I was probably about 5-6 years old. They had a 1997 Silverado, one of the cowboy editions, the one that had all the wood grain in it. It was an extended cab. My dad had like real nice trim in it. It was green outside exterior with old school running boards, the 15x10 wheels, and ever since he had that truck, that's kind of when I started taking notice in trucks. Everywhere we went, we would go to Mexico, and I remember one year my dad had the 99 Silverado and era Troca del Año, and when we went, everywhere they went, my dad, they were just like, man, that's your truck. And I was like, man, that's cool, man. Like, I like that. And I remember my mom and, you know, my dad would be like, man, that's cool. You know, people appreciate vehicles. And since then, I've always seen, if I seen a nice truck, I let them know too, like, man, that's bad. My first vehicle was supposed to be a 1994 Silverado. We didn't end up using it. So once I got to the driving age, my dad let me use his 99 Silverado extended cab. And man, it's still probably one of my favorite vehicles to this day. I mean, I got to put my loud system in my aftermarket CD player. My dad didn't really let me mess with wheels or nothing yet, but because it wasn't mine. But that was the first truck that I actually got, kind of like mine. One of the biggest things that probably opened me up to buying more stuff and doing more stuff with my life and being able to be where I'm at right now is my brother. When we were younger, before he passed away, he wanted I was 20, he was 24. He wanted to get our CDLs and go to the oil field or drive a semi. And after he passed away, I ended up doing that. And he was kind of my motivation to want to build the life that I have now. The passion, my wife, my kids, they love it. They love going to the shows. They like doing everything that we do. Everywhere we go, they just enjoy it. And they get a kick out of everything. I mean, we've had show trucks, race cars, and our little girl really likes race cars, so we'll probably get another one of those. And that's what keeps me really, is my family. They love it. When I went and picked up the truck, it was on blocks, it didn't have wheels, it had missing interior, all the motor accessories were gone. It had, the paint was real dull. There was a lot of work that you could tell needed to be done, but when I got it, I knew, hey, more or less this is a pretty good start. You know what I mean? There wasn't no rust on it. 5.3 that I had in it, I was hoping, you know, hey, I couldn't hear it run right now, but I knew eventually I had the friends and the people behind me we can build it. What we've done to it, and by we, I mean my friends, Edwin Herrera, Alfonso Mata, and other guys that have helped me a little bit, but them two mainly have helped me, and my wife at night. What we did was we went ahead and cleared up to the ECM, all the wires, fuel wires. We ran all new ECMs, ride height sensors, everything that needed on the truck, new electric fans, motor accessories as far as like starter, alternator, intake. We ran all new rotors on it and the brakes. We put all the new interior. Mario's Auto Trim did the interior on the inside of the seat and everything. We ran all new fuel lines. So I can't say I did it myself because I had people who helped me. We've had it for 3 years, and pretty much 2 years it took us to get it where it needed to be, where we could go to shows. So I think we've gone to about 6 shows, and out of the 6, I think I won first or best of show at all of them besides one. I got second place at the Heatwave Austin show, and the rest of them I got pretty much first, best of show, I won a limbo contest for the lowest vehicle. We've done pretty good at the shows that we've been to, and like I said, we're just starting and we're gonna keep adding to the truck. My wife, kids, they love it. My mom and dad love it a lot more than the race cars that I used to have. They didn't support that at all, and now I'm telling you, they tell me all the time like, hey man, truck's badass. So I'm pretty sure everyone that in my immediate family supports me, my sisters, everyone. Right now I currently own a 2017 Silverado 4x4 Z71 Midnight Edition. It's lowered for being a 4x4. It's a 4.6 drop. And then we have my wife's SUV, which is the 2020 Kia Telluride, and that's just our family vehicle. And I own the 1986 C10, the red Sled, and then I have a 1994 Silverado short bed. Out of the ones right now, probably my 2017 pickup, because that would be the first truck I bought brand new. I'm the only owner, and that means something to me. And then second would probably be my 94, because my dad bought it for me to be my first truck. And even though I put most of the money and work into the red truck, I like it too, but the least one is the Kia. Man, the feeling I get when I drive my truck is just content. I like, going out, and everywhere we go, like we just went to the car wash, and a guy was just smiling at it. And that's something that I enjoy, seeing the people, just appreciate the vehicle. And I enjoy being the owner of it too. But that's what I like. I like to see people come, and when we go to the shows, they're just like little kids like me. They want to push the buttons with the air ride or do whatever, ask a million questions, and they're just like, man, this is awesome. And that's really what I like. I like to see people happy, man. The advice I'd give someone that wants to build a show truck is know it's going to take time, and it's going to take money, and have a good support system, because you don't know how many times I've gotten into a part with this truck where I'm just like, man, I'm over it. And my wife is the one that's like, we're almost there. Let's go ahead and let's just keep going. And that's really pretty much the reason why my truck is going, is because Catherine, more than anything, was like, let's just finish it. Let's do this. Every time we had extra, let's go ahead and put it towards that and get it done. And that's the main thing, is just your support system. Make sure you have a great support system, because if you don't know how many nights you're just going to be like, man, this is getting old. You fix one thing, it's another. So patience is key. Best motivation I can give anyone, really, which I don't know if it'd be motivating, but it would just be have faith. And just because you might see other people moving a lot faster than you, stay at your own pace, and God's always going to put you in the position you need to be, or you want to be, when it's your time. My name is Ismael Melendez, and this is my ride, and this is my story.